Hi, Cancers. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Let's see what Spirit has for you today in love. What's coming your way? What's next in love? What does Spirit want you to know? This is a general love reading for all my Cancers who have found this reading today. So welcome back. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages. What is it that you want us to know? What is it that you need us to hear at this time? I am listening for you now. I have making amends, an apology, forgiveness, somebody coming forward, maybe wanting to apologize. I have nibbling mice, taking advantage of unappreciative. Okay, so is somebody taking advantage of you? Maybe they're apologizing. They took you for granted. Maybe they feel like they need to give you more attention, not listening, inconsiderate. They definitely are tuning you out. So I do feel like somebody has to apologize. Either they're not putting you first, or you feel like you're not being put first. That could be upsetting. Freeing yourselves, burden, stress, negativity. Sometimes we think about the other person and what they're thinking and feeling more than we think about ourselves. So maybe take a step back and put more energy into yourself instead of what is this person thinking and feeling at this time. And when they're ready to come around and kind of be the person you need them to be, then you say, you listen, but don't chase. Okay, there's something about don't chase. Affectionate, lovey-dovey, passionate. So a little bit of they go from being very affectionate to kind of distant. Okay, so this push-pull energy could be upsetting you, and maybe when they push, you should just focus on yourself. What are they doing? Or is there betrayals? Are there lies behind the scenes? Go with the flow. Don't force it. I feel like we're overthinking this connection. I really do. I feel like we are putting way too much energy on what they're doing instead of what you're doing. So let's see where we're headed with this person, what their intentions are. If this is somebody just coming into your life that you're wondering, is this going to work out? Maybe they just need more time. Maybe they push away because maybe they're not doing anything wrong, but they push away because they just don't want to come on too strong, or they want this connection to unfold just on its own and not try so hard, something like that. I have a Fool. It's a relatively new connection. So if it's not here yet, you could have someone that comes into your energy that is really, really affectionate and then kind of pulls back, okay? Unsure of themselves. They could have a lot of other things on their plate. Maybe you see it as excuses. I have a Star. Okay, could be exactly what you have wished for. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I feel like they have more on their plate. I feel like they either have a very demanding job and they love to, kind of put some energy into this part of their life, but it's not consistent. It's not, it's kind of when I'm with you or when we have quality time, it could be really, really great. And then the rest of the time, it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. And you feel like, wow, are they even thinking about me? Are they even, wondering about me? So inconsistency, I think, is key. That could be upsetting you the most, but it could be too early to tell, Spirit just said. So maybe we have to give this a chance. It's kind of we have to let it unfold. Okay. I feel like this person could be the right one because the Star and the Fool makes me feel like with time even that this could be the person that I want to be with. There's a sense of if I give this person time, it could get better. I feel like they're consumed. I really do. And a lot of people are today, unfortunately. Some people are working 2 jobs, some people are trying to raise kids and jobs and other responsibilities. So sometimes adding a relationship to their plate, they're having a hard time. I hate to say it, fitting it in. But I know everybody, if they want it, they can make the time. But some people just don't have the time. I mean, they work 6 days a week, then they have to take care of other things, So some people just don't have the time. I have a 4 of Wands. I have an 8 of Wands. I have a Tower. And I have a Page of Pentacles. So somebody is coming out of something and kind of getting back into the swing of it, is how I feel. I'm not opposed to a commitment in the future. I'm not feeling that. I feel like I almost anticipate that someday I would be in another committed relationship. I kind of know that that's the type of person that I am. I would say that this person likes to be in a relationship. They may even say that, like, I do better in relationships than being single. So they could be somebody that just likes to be. Some people like to be a couple, other people like to be single. So somebody who likes to be in a relationship. I think that you're going to find out in a short period of time that this is actually the best thing that's ever happened to you. There's a sense of time. There's a sense of, I got to wait this one out. This person, they're not being inconsistent because of their attitude towards you or their feelings towards you. They're being inconsistent because their days are consumed. Their days fly by. They all of a sudden look up at the clock and, their whole afternoon has gone by. They take phone calls all day long, or they have the type of job where they really can't be on the phone. So they have a hard time kind of catching you at these other hours. But I do feel like in the long run, there is a sense of the best thing that has ever happened. And I feel like I've got to get over this hard part. Okay. I've got to get over this. Is this person real? Do they really want me? Because I have a feeling that a lot of you are going to just push it away and say, you don't have time for me. And I don't know if that's necessarily the truth in the long run. Spirit, please share with me. What do we have? I have a deal breaker. It could be a deal breaker. Obviously, if they're not putting any time into you and they're not making any effort, then are they ever going to be able to put effort? But if you see that they're making an effort and they're taking what little time that they have to spend time with you, they're going out of their way to spend time with you. They're niching out, a little bit of time, a couple times during the week to try to call you or text you or message you to touch base. So keep track of their actions. I would say that. Feeling great. I feel great when I'm with this person. That's probably what's upsetting. It's like, I want to see more of this person. I enjoy this person. And it's a little bit of, maybe the distance or the time apart makes our heart grow fonder. I really look forward to seeing you. I missed you, things like that. It's a total connection. I feel like we're both feeling the connection. Okay. I'm going to say we both feel the same. Okay. Let's say it that way. And whatever stage we're in, but one of us is struggling with time. And you could be understanding. You could, look at the type of life that they have. Is it connected to their job? Their job is very demanding. Leaving space. Give yourself time to heal. The right one can't come if the wrong one is there. Yeah, that's true. I've got to get, the wrong one out of my system, right? So the right one can't come in. But I do feel like you both have kind of a clean slate and The only thing that's going on is I would love to spend more time with this person. And you're kind of wondering, is this person ever going to give me the kind of time that I'm looking for? And maybe they can eventually, or maybe we'll find a way around it. We'll find a way to spend time together. Spirit, please share with me. I have a wandering path. Fresh eyes see love anew. Trust the journey. There you go. A new perspective, discovering, exploring, and searching. It's a new path. It's definitely a new connection. So we have to wait and see that there's a pattern, okay? That the pattern is maybe we are only able to see each other a couple times a week or once a week or whatever it turns into. But the time that we spend together is valuable and it's enjoyable and there's a connection here and we really love this, and yes, we want more, but maybe over time we'll get more, so maybe we just don't have what we want at this moment. Earth alchemy, tending to love daily, cultivate the lasting bonds, sow seeds of prosperity, the growth into wealth. Okay, effort, return. Yeah, the effort, and that's somebody where you say, well, they're not putting in the effort. You guys all know the people out there who are raising kids, working 2 jobs, coming home, trying to cook themselves dinner, take a shower, relax for an hour, go to bed, and then they start all over again. So there are people out there who are on this kind of treadmill of life. So we do need to be understanding. We need to, maybe it's not worth it to you. Maybe you need somebody who has more time. But if you really like this person, it could be the best thing that's ever happened to you. Soulful scribe, writing down your dreams, communicating, planning. You're going to have to spend more time planning with this person. You're going to have to plan ahead. There's not going to be a lot of spontaneity with this person. This person's going to have limited time, days off, evenings, things like that. And there's going to be a pattern at some point. There's going to be nights that work better for them. There's going to be weekends are better, or different hours of the day that work better for them. But you will find time to be together is really where we're headed. We just right now are kind of on that, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. I have ancestral feast, traditional anchors of love. Wealth is meant to be shared. Okay, how about a wealth of, not so much wealth in money terms, but a sense of wealth of knowledge, like I understand. You could be mature enough that you realize that what they're doing is important and it might be more important than anything. So you're very understanding. So circumstances, a little bit of a circumstance. Spirit, please share with me loving clues. Any clues around this connection? Wealthy. Okay. This person could have a very demanding job, and maybe you're attracted to that. Part of the package is the wealth is that they work a lot. The wealth is that they have to run a business. The wealth is that they have to show up. So you like the idea they can, they're very stable, but with that comes the responsibility. I have a Z. I have an X, an N. I have an O. I have trustworthy. That's good. I love your scent. This person, I feel like this person always looks good. There's a sense of like clean cut, clean clothes, clean, if it's divine masculine, like clean shaven, crisp cologne, crisp shirts, like I just get this feeling of very, almost like a tailored energy. Or if it's divine feminine, it would be very stunning. It would be very elegant. Okay. It would be like a simplified elegance is how it's coming into me. So I could have bald or receding hairlines. I have, or short hair, very short hair. I have a W. I have slim in shape. Okay. I have an S. Maybe this is important. S. I have loyal, trustworthy, faithful. Those things are important. I have a V. I have sexy. There's something about this person that's very sexy. So you could be very attracted to this person. I love your curves. That feels good too. If you have curves, maybe this person loves you just the way you are. They're very affectionate. And I love your eyes. So there could be this beautiful sense of eye contact. I'm going to say deep soul gazing. So, right now, I feel like we don't have enough information. We just haven't had enough time invested into this connection. So part of me feels like we've got to get to a point where we see the pattern, we see the actions, but we're definitely attracted to each other, and there's more going on here, Spirit just said. So I'm going to bank on this could be the best thing that's ever happened to you. Do not give up before the magic happens. I have a 8 of Swords. I have a Queen of Wands. There's a little bit of a let yourself go. I have a 10 of Swords. And I have a Hanged Man. I want you to focus on this Queen. Like everything else is kind of holding you back. Everything else is kind of like non-movement energy. But this Queen has her eyes wide open to the possibility. She's excited. She's attracted. She's inspired. She's hopeful, Spirit just said. So there's a sense of going for it, okay? And just seeing where, like rolling the dice. I can't say it any other way, rolling the dice. And I have a Lover's card. I think spiritually, intuitively, this is the best thing that's ever happened to you. 4 Wands at the bottom of my deck. And then this is an extra card in my deck. It's called Warm. And just a sense of warmth and familiar. I feel familiar. I feel at home with you. So maybe this is somebody that you actually spend a lifetime with, or you actually end up with. And be careful that you don't push away something that's meant to be too soon. Like that's really what I feel like is part of this reading, that you make up your mind way too soon that this person doesn't have time for you, or this person is never going to give you what you want because they're too busy. I don't know if that's the truth. I feel like over a period of time, our lives can come together better. On warm days, maybe we're going to be together going into the spring. I have this week, okay? I have Be Patient, of course. And I have January being important. Maybe we met this person next month. All right. And they're saying in spring. I'm going to go with in spring on warm days. I feel that we start to get to know this person. We start to spend some time. I feel like my heart's starting to open up. I do want to see where this goes. Spirit just said, let's see future messages. Feelings. What is it that you want us to know? I feel butterflies. Hey, let's face it. I like the shooting stars in these cards always. We don't feel butterflies with everybody. You know that. You have it all. Why do you want me? So this person in you, a little bit of insecurity there. You're amazing inside and out. They could see something in you that you don't even see in yourself. They could be pointing out things to you. Your love has me looking crazy. Are they going to fall in love with you? They probably will. We need more time. You are my sunshine. Maybe you're the brightest part of their day. You're what they hope for, what they look forward to. They're so busy in the other parts of their life that when they are with you, that's their best time. That's their freedom. That's their escape from their busy life. That is their, you're my favorite person. You're my favorite place to be. Something like that. Yeah, you are everything to me. And I keep daydreaming. I keep dreaming about us. So I would say that given time, this could turn into the best thing that's ever happened to the both of you. So do not push away something too soon, okay? It's too soon to tell, Spirit just said. So let's see where this goes. Let's see if it becomes more consistent. Let's see if the feelings are there, everything that we need. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also visit my other 2 channels, my Pick a Card channel, my Twin Flame channel, and the links are in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Cancers. We'll see you again real soon.